Tottenham vs Manchester City, a tactical analysis. The 4-4-2 stifles Guardiola again. Before the video starts, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and like and share the video if you enjoy it. Also check out some of our previous tactical analysis videos. Starting the match, Tottenham lined up in a 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1 variation system with Winks and Sissoko in central midfield, Eriksen on the left and Son on the right, and Ali up front with Kane. City played a 4-3-3 system that turned into a 4-2-3-1, with Delph at left back, Gundogan in midfield with Fernandinho and David Silva, Mahrez and Sterling on the flanks and Aguero up top. In the first 20 minutes, Tottenham took the game to City, pressing high in a 4-4-2 shape. When in Laporte and Otamendi received the ball, Ali and Kane would engage in an aggressive press, with Son and Eriksen pushing up to Delph and Walker. When City played through Tottenham's press, they would drop back into a deeper 4-4-2 shape, with Winks and Sissoko screening the passing lanes into Silva and Gundogan. Guardiola once again started the game with Delph as an inverted wingback, and this narrowness allowed Son to position himself narrow in the press and left fewer spaces between the Korean and Winks for Silva to play into. When Tottenham had possession, the 4-4-2 moved into a 4-2-3-1 shape, with Eriksen moving centrally and Ali and Son taking up narrow advanced positions. The role of Winks and Sissoko was to play as shuttlers, infrequently pushing forward, but predominantly sitting in a deep double pivot when in possession, whilst the fullbacks advanced. This was primarily to allow them to push out to the flanks to confront Sterling and Mahrez when City had the ball and sought to shift the ball out wide. Sissoko was excellent at this throughout the game, at coming over to Trippier's side and putting in tackles against Sterling, which is a fundamental reason why City had little joy out wide. The deep double pivot also allowed Tottenham a base to circulate possession, as well as giving Eriksen space on the ball. City pressed in a 4-4-2, with Silva and Aguero pressing Alderweireld and Vertonghen. Tottenham did go long on occasion from the build-up, but were able to build out from the back, with Sissoko and Winks moving deeper and wider, and Eriksen coming into a central position, as City's midfield two in the press couldn't push up aggressively on the two central midfielders, as this would have given Eriksen space to move into. David Silva was too advanced during the press. He should have sat off Aguero and attempted to cut out passing lanes to the central midfielders, as this would have forced Alderweireld and Vertonghen to go long more often. Eriksen's deeper central position allowed Tottenham to sustain periods of possession. He showed his excellent passing range and vision throughout the game, playing a number of balls out wide for Trippier, as well as playing through balls inside Delph for Son to run onto. In the second half, Guardiola abandoned the inverted wingback, forcing Delph to remain wide during the build-up. Gundogan dropped deeper to create a double pivot with Fernandinho, which morphed City's system into a 4-2-3-1. This in turn led to Dele Alli dropping deeper during the press and sitting in between Fernandinho and Gundogan, as Son had to move wider to follow Delph. With Tottenham pressing with two players at the front throughout the game, City's centre-backs were unable to move forward with the ball, which meant that Winks and Sissoko were well protected and could position themselves deeper to cut out passing lanes to David Silva. Sissoko would engage in an aggressive press on the central midfielders when the opportunity arose, which led to a few turnovers inside the Manchester City half, giving Son, Ali and Kane the ball inside City's defensive third. Son scored the goal after making an excellent diagonal run in behind Delph, and Eriksen played a superb ball to find him. Son's composure allowed him to find space for the shot to give Tottenham the lead. It was a narrow positioning of Eriksen, who played almost as a roaming central midfielder when in possession, that created the positional opportunity for the goal. City were poor going forward. They lacked dribbling ability centrally, as Gundogan never was able to go past a player and open up the Tottenham defensive structure in the same way that Kevin De Bruyne would have. Mahrez was poor out wide. He was too predictable, always cutting in on his left foot, which narrowed the game and did not offer City an outlet running in behind Rose. The conservative nature of City's fullbacks in terms of pushing forward allowed Tottenham to maintain an advanced shape, with Son and Eriksen never really being pushed back into wing-back positions. This is a great result for Pochettino going into the away leg with no away goals conceded and taking a 1-0 advantage to the Etihad. Though Guardiola will make some significant tactical tweaks if he wants to push City through to the semi-finals, something that he has failed to do in the last two seasons. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.